What if I told you everything society taught you about attracting women is completely wrong? That six-pack, that six-figure income, that perfect car. None of it matters if you're missing this one thing. And I'm about to show you what truly creates addiction-level attraction in women, something most men never develop because they're chasing the wrong targets. Picture this. You've checked every box on society's list of what women want. You worked for that promotion. You built that physique. You drive the right car. You wear the right clothes. But she still isn't interested. Here's the truth society never taught you. Society tells men attraction is a checklist of external achievements. You need the right body, the right job, the right possessions. You believe if you collect enough accomplishments, women will notice you. These external markers don't guarantee connection. You can have them all and still feel invisible to women. The woman you want doesn't respond to your achievements. She responds to the energy behind them. This external pursuit creates a performance mindset. You're always trying to prove your worth instead of expressing it. You approach interactions like a job interview. You present your resume instead of your personality. Women sense this performance energy immediately. It feels inauthentic and creates distance rather than attraction. She can tell when you're trying to impress her. That awareness makes her pull away. The more you chase external validation, the more desperate you become. This neediness is the ultimate attraction killer. You communicate that you don't believe in your own worth. That makes it impossible for her to see your value. Research shows women prioritize emotional connection and confidence over material possessions in long-term partners. Your car doesn't make her feel safe. Your confidence does. Your income doesn't create emotional intimacy. Your presence does. This external focus creates a cycle of frustration. You achieve goals but still don't feel worthy or attractive. You keep climbing higher, but the emptiness remains. The validation you seek never lasts. The real problem isn't your achievements. It's your relationship with those achievements. If your confidence depends on external success, it's fragile. When it comes from self-acceptance, it's magnetic. External success alone cannot create addiction-level attraction. It's the internal state behind the success that matters. What if I told you there's an invisible currency that matters more than money or muscles? This is sexual market value. But it's not what you think. Sexual market value isn't about objective measurements like height or income. It's about perceived value through energy and presence. A man with average looks and income can out-attract a millionaire if he masters this internal game. Women assess your value within seconds of meeting you. They're reading your energy signature, not your resume. They sense your confidence, your calmness, your self-acceptance. This immediate assessment places you in one of two categories: above her or below her in perceived value. When she perceives higher value, she becomes invested. She wants to earn your attention and approval. She becomes curious about you. This value perception comes entirely from your internal state, your confidence, your calmness, and your self-acceptance. External success can enhance perception, but only if it reflects genuine internal confidence rather than need for validation. Your car doesn't matter unless you believe you're valuable without it. Your job title means nothing if you're using it to prove your worth. Your energy communicates whether you see yourself as high value regardless of circumstances. It shows in how you stand, how you speak, how you make eye contact. It's the unspoken message you broadcast before you say a word. Women are primarily driven by emotions, not just visual stimuli. They connect with how you make them feel through your personality and presence. Your ability to be fully present creates a magnetic field that makes women feel valued and understood. Sexual market value is determined by perception, and perception is controlled by your internal state. The man who masters his inner world controls the external response. Your value isn't what you have, it's who you are when nobody's watching. Here's how this internal state creates psychological addiction in women. Addiction stems from uncertainty and emotional investment, not certainty and comfort. Most men try to make women feel secure and comfortable, which actually reduces attraction over time. They give constant validation. They make their interest obvious. They remove all mystery. This approach kills the very tension that creates desire. When you're non-reactive and emotionally stable, she has to work to earn your emotional response. Your attention becomes something she must qualify for. Your approval becomes something she must demonstrate value to receive. This creates what psychologists call intermittent reinforcement. Unpredictable rewards that create addictive patterns. Your presence becomes the reward itself. Your attention becomes valuable because it isn't freely given to everyone. This dynamic allows her to relax into her feminine energy because your masculine energy provides direction and stability. She doesn't have to lead the interaction. She doesn't have to manage your emotions. She can simply respond to your presence. Authentic pre-selection works because it demonstrates genuine options rather than desperate need for validation. When other women notice you, it communicates value without you saying a word. Women become addicted to men who don't need their validation because it creates psychological safety and excitement. She feels safe because you're emotionally stable. She feels excited because she can't predict your responses. This combination creates a powerful emotional charge that keeps her invested. She starts seeking your validation because earning it feels rewarding. This psychological pattern mirrors how slot machines create addiction through variable rewards. Non-reactivity demonstrates several attractive qualities, including emotional stability, confidence in your own worth, and an abundance mentality. When you're non-reactive, you force her to work harder to get emotional responses from you, which creates investment on her part, and investment leads to attachment. Addiction forms when she perceives higher value and has to work for your validation through intermittent reinforcement. The more uncertain she feels about your interest, the more she'll invest emotionally to resolve that uncertainty. Here's the ultimate secret. The addiction mechanism isn't a technique. It's becoming a man who doesn't need external validation to feel worthy. Start auditing your motivations today. Ask why you want what you want. Build from internal validation rather than external approval. Develop self-acceptance, self-compassion, and self-love. Cultivate presence. Embrace authenticity. When you achieve internal peace, you become magnetically attractive without even trying. Your worth comes from within, not from what you achieve or possess. That is what creates genuine female addiction. The energy of a man who is already complete. Remember, the real addiction women feel doesn't come from money, cars, or muscles. It comes from your energy. Master that, and everything changes. If this spoke to you, support the channel with a like. And subscribe so you won't miss the next part of this journey.